If anybody didn't come last time, I'm not sure. My daughter's here, she didn't see last time. This is Timothy, and he's not the same Timothy that was here last time. This is the improved Timothy, and he's been absolutely brilliant. And the best thing about him is that he comes home more reliably than the other one. He's just got a little bit more nous in, and he's a great little fellow. So I sold Timothy 1 to my brother. He crashed in about a minute. He's alright. He took him to the drone doctors and he survived. So, since last time, 6 months ago, 6 months, I showed you all sorts of stuff, like Hornsey and evidence from above. And I think at the time I was getting used to flying and just the excitement of seeing things from above. But then, as I got doing more films, I've started to sort of, they've started to change a little bit. There's more of a reason behind going out and doing something. So what I've got for you today, I've got 5 different short films that I've put together. They've all got my music on it, which is just nice chilled out stuff that I recorded just for the videos. And they're 5 very different videos. So we'll start straight away. The first one is about the flooding. And in January, I didn't even realise it was that bad, but the flooding in Frodingham and sort of around there, until you actually got there and had a look from above, it was bonkers. I'd never seen anything like it, and I know he was talking about it. So anyway, I did a lot of footage there, and a woman from a farm, Cowden farm, she got in touch with me and said, would you come to my farm? I want to see what that looks like from above. And that's where this video is taken. But it's a comparison video of how it's from January, when it was all flooded, and 13 weeks later I went back to the same place to see how the flood waters disappeared. And, if you can sort of see where they came from in the first place. Things like that, really. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about anything, so I just go kind of like, ooh, what's going on? That's how it is. So it's really interesting. So, ready for the first one.
Excuse me, because I'm
that's it. That was the first one, the flooding. It was quite incredible seeing how it in 13 weeks, and I was expecting to see more, you know. And yeah, that was it. The next video is very different. Because we live on the East Coast, and I've got a drone, I go and film the cliffs quite a lot, because the cliffs change from every little section of the coast. They're so different. And when I went to Cowden, the cliff erosion at Cowden was nuts. I mean, it's super soft clay on there, and it's just disintegrating when you watch. But it looks really violent over there. It's like there's all sorts of layers that have collapsed, and it's crazy. And I went there, and was filming, and just as I was leaving, I was just bringing the drone away, and this guy just came and walked past me, and he's a real stern look on his face, and he just marched straight down on the cliffs, and I had to film him. So yeah, it's the next film. Sorry? This one is at Cowden, yeah. This is that. And the music for this one, well, I think it's, I'm in a band called Hippie Goats, and I use their music quite a lot as well. And the Hippie Goats, just briefly, is every 2 or 3 weeks I go to a studio, and we record whatever we play. It's just made up on the spot, never repeated, and it's recorded. And so far we've done 75 albums, and none of them have been released anywhere. And we're going to release them all at once, and it'll be a world record. Yeah, honestly, it's hilarious. But it's really, because it was just music that was just made up, it's just brought from wherever music comes from. There's music to fit everything, so I used some creepy music for this one. It didn't look like he was going to jump. I was hoping not. I thought, well, I might get a lot of views of it. But no. Shh. Sister's not know. Anyway, it wasn't you, Steve, was it? That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Well, it leads us on to the next video, which isn't as harrowing as that. It's actually quite beautiful. And it's the area of Cowden bombing range. And as a kid, or any time, it's this forbidden place, isn't it? You know, and just this big, the hedgerow, you can't see anything past it, it's thick, isn't it? You know, as you drive, you can't see anything. I always wondered what it was like. So it was like, time to do some investigating, you know, let's have a proper look, see what's there. And it is beautiful. So yeah, that's the next one. interesting place. And that, I didn't know what that was. And I put the question out when I put it on the video, and a few weeks later, the bloke told me that that was how they used to have tanks used to go around that. It was like it was tanks to practice shooting at certain times out to sea, things like that. So, I found out all sorts of stuff from people saying, oh, there used to be this thing building there and that building, and but it just is a beautiful place. I mean, wow. Strange, there's nothing else like that around Hornsey, is there? That kind of terrain, it's just, I assume they sort of planted it specially, because it's, but wow, amazing. So, the next video is, I started doing, just trying to make small films of our adventures, because it's not just about the filming. It's like we get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we have a right good laugh, and that's the main reason we do it, because it's beautiful to be out there at that time. Sunrise is usually, but just to be out anywhere in nature, it fills your soul with something and recharges you, and that's how we survive. So this next one is a short film. It's a little bit longer than the other ones. And we went back to Spurn Point, and we've been a few times. And this time was I wanted to try and see the breach of the spit. And I didn't ever see it. I didn't know anything really about it. I've been learning as I've been going along. And so this video is called Return to Spurn. And hang it on. Go on, go. So we've come back to Spurn Point, another high tide, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. So we're going to hopefully see a breach. That's what we're hoping to see. Don't know if we'll see it. Only one way to find out.
Look how high it all looks from here. I mean, it's there, it's not even at high tide.
see what happens then. Because it's already breached today.
And we did go out the next night, the next day, and the tide was high, and I expected it to be to breach more, and it didn't. It was really strange. The wind was blowing. You call it it's offshore, isn't it? Onshore wind means it's blowing from the land out to sea. So the Humber was absolutely. It was just like roaring. The waves coming off the Humber was crazy, but the sea itself wasn't as rough. And it had a massive impact on how it affected the breach the next day, and it wasn't as impressive. So that was interesting. So one more video, and this one, it almost could have been my last video that I ever did. It was, it went wrong at the end, and I learned a lot from it, and it was very scary. But nobody died. So yeah.
So we've come to Danes Dyke, and the main reason I came was because I was interested in the cliff collapse that happened on that way. I think about half a mile away a few weeks ago. I hadn't heard anything else about it, so I thought, well, let's go and have a look. And what I've seen has blown my little tiny mind. It is truly shocking. That's all I'm saying. It's truly shocking. So I'm going to get as much footage as I can. The original cliff collapse that I was trying to find, God knows where that is. There are many cliff collapses. It's just like the whole thing. It's like the cliffs are crying. I think it's going to be a very interesting video. And, if any of you watching this, if you would press the subscribe button on the thing, it'd be really helpful. I'm trying to boost the channel up, I'm trying to get it so that I can do more in-depth videos and stuff. And I could do with as much support as possible. So that subscribe button really does help. Anyway, that's by and by, innit? But absolutely loving being here. Beautiful. Oh, talking of beautiful. That's it. She's. Hey! That's why I love her.
It was a day that I won't forget. But, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation. And last time I came, you asked about the music, and I've got 10 CDs now, and they're completely out. There's no other release of that music at all. So it's a chill out thing. I'm selling them for £5 each if anyone's interested. Yeah, Philly Blues. It's a really lovely soundtrack. I didn't realise it was that nice until you hear it as an album. It's a really beautiful album. So there's 7 tracks on that. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see some progression in from last time to this time. And, you know, I'll have to do it again and see what happens. See what we get then. So thank you very much.